60 seconds.
How you doing there, Gordy?
My head is exploding.
Hey, Raul, honey, give me some names.
Yeah.
You wanted me to hold the chicken salad.
Hold the chicken salad, but that's what he wants ordered, because he likes the chickeny, the flavor, to get on the toast.
Are you sure you've got this order right?
Well, yeah, I mean, he said, like, chicken salad, wheat toast.
So I do the running and you give him the food.
You know, you've got to start somewhere, Thelma.
All right, can I have a...
Hi, my name's Raul. Welcome to the show. What I need to know is how... Okay, you're a single player. Is that right? Alrighty then. Could you type in your name? One more thing. You looking for a 21-question game or more like a 7-question game? Thanks, babe.
You know, you've got to start somewhere, Thelma.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in a basket full of bunny rabbits.
Forget it. We'll just chromo it in.
20 seconds.
20 seconds? Okay. When you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices, or you're gonna lose cash. Okay? Okay.
10 seconds.
Hey, good luck.
9.
Okay,
8,
lose the desktop.
7, 6, 5.
Go to black.
4.
Have a good
3.
show, people.
Labor Day, LD9.
Some material may be unsuitable for children.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey there, my name's Cookie. You have any questions at all, please feel free to keep them to yourself. Anyway, well, looks like it's just the two of us. Okay then, it's our party and no one else is invited. All right, hit me.
For the enjoyment of everyone during question 1, please, no unnecessary talking.
Shh. Say hello to, it's the longest I've ever seen. And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. All right, it's the annual NFL regular season showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. Dallas gives Niner QB Steve Young trouble all day, so he defends himself in the way made famous by Burt Reynolds in The Longest Yard. What should the Cowboy defenders do? Plug their ears to avoid verbal abuse, install face shields on their helmets, be sure they're wearing their protective cups. The middle linebacker for the prison guards team got plunked in the jewels with the ball, thrown by quarterback Burt Reynolds, twice. After each time, Reynolds' entire team proceeded to jump on the poor guy. Guess they heard him moaning loose ball and thought there was a fumble. I need a category. All right, here's the deal. Another word that starts with F. And we got $3,000 in the pot. Strap on your helmet. We're going in. If ABC reworked that classic TV Western F Troop into a new series called F-Stop, what would be the best choice for the basic premise of the show? Ken Berry controls the flow of light to the fort. Forrest Tucker sells movie souvenirs. Teamsters repeatedly The F-Stop is the setting on a camera that tells you how much light is being let into the camera's lens. As opposed to effing stop, which I'm sure the director of F Troop had to yell on the set when things got a little too wacky. Category, please.
A question so real you can almost touch it. Filmed in spectacular 3D.
Okay, give it up for... You should put something on that bee sting. How does $2,000 sound? Grease yourself up and get ready to wrestle. Based on her famous nickname, which Stephen King book might you think is a biography of silent film star Clara Bow? It, Cujo, The Shining, or Carrie? Here's what you should have picked. Clara Bow was known as the It Girl. It referred to her sexual charisma and the fact that sometimes she turned into an evil clown. Okay, pick a category. Shark! Well, what do we have here? Dude! food. $3,000 for this one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Which actor would you not expect to see at a Fast Times at Ridgemont High 10-year class reunion? Nicolas Cage, Anthony Edwards. It was Sean Penn, not his brother Christopher, who starred in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. He just wasn't pictured in the Ridgemont High yearbook because he kept attacking the photographer. Okay, I need a category.
Piece of crime all the time. 5.
The category is, let's see some pink. $1,000 at stake on this one. Pull out your antenna and get ready to buzz. In the movie The Pink Panther, who or what is the Pink Panther? A jewel? In the movie The Pink Panther, Peter Sellers is searching for the jewel called the Pink Panther. There was a sequel involving the jaundiced jaguar, but didn't really catch on. I need a category.
She was built like an interstate cloverleaf, made for speed with all the right curves. All I could think of was 6.
The selection is, when the going gets tough, looks like this one's going for $1,000. Get your finger out of your ear and listen up. We're going. In the Kathleen Turner Michael Douglas movie, The Jewel of the Nile, who or what is the Jewel of the Nile? A holy man, a treasure chest, an emerald, or their true love? Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. During their wacky misadventures, our heroes find out that the Jewel of the Nile is a holy man. I can't wait for the new movie, Holy Man, which I hear is actually about a large pink panther. All right, hit me.
7 is the number that I'm suggesting. He's suggesting 7. He's suggesting 7.
Here we have Bad Girls and Dumb Guys. 2 G's if you get this one right. Get ready to buzz in and type. Now, I'm trying to remember, what's the name of that movie? You know, it stars Thelma from Thelma and Louise, and Breathless Mahoney from Dick Tracy, and the actress that played Tank Girl, and the guy from Forrest Gump is in it. What is the name of that movie? Buzz in and type when you know. Too bad you didn't type this. We're talking about Gina Davis and Thelma and Louise, Madonna and Dick Tracy, Lori Petty and Tank Girl, and Tom Hanks and Forrest Gump. You know, I think A League of Their Own would have been funnier if Forrest Gump had been the team's manager. Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball. Category, please. Hey, all right. Guess what you just picked? It's time to play Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat is things to do in France when you'd rather be dead. Now, I'm going to read off 7 movies. So you already know how to play. Okay, let's put 30 seconds on the clock then. And let's go. Scared Stiff, Jerry Lewis movie or part? Hot Cookies. Funny Bones. The Geisha Boy. Afternoon Delight. The Family Jewels. Last one, Insatiable. That's all she wrote. Oh yes, you rock. Check it out. Okay, boss, let's move on. Okay, I need a category.
They said it was indestructible. Then disaster struck.
And I believe this one's called It's a First. You get this one right, and it's $3,000. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. Imagine you're in a maternity ward, and D.W. Griffith hands you a cigar to commemorate the arrival of his groundbreaking D.W. Griffith's 1915 movie, Birth of a Nation. Your party won't last long, though. The actors in blackface and D.W. Griffith's glorification of the KKK in that movie are grosser than Afterbirth. Okay, pick a cat. Let's give a nice warm welcome to Duck! And we're talking 2,000 for this baby. Heads up, here it comes. Say you're making duck soup when you run out of duck and are forced to use ugly duckling films for your stock instead. Which movie will not be spicing up your tasty broth? Stella Dallas, Cinderella? Not now, Voyager. It would have been so beautiful if you'd only picked this. Stella Dallas is just another tired old mother gives up everything for her daughter because she loves her story. One down, round 2 to go. Let's get on it. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. I need a category. Chew on this. It's in the can, and you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Okay, kids, it's time to rummage through the old trash bin. Let's see. We've got a raw steak, an empty container of Old Dutch cleanser, empty Pepsi bottle, some torn-up adoption records, and tons of... In the movie Mommy Dearest, Joan Crawford forced adopted daughter Christina to eat raw steak, beat her with a can of Old Dutch cleanser, was a spokesperson for Pepsi, and hated wire hangers. All that, and she still had time to make her children's lives a living hell. What a woman! All right, hit. Coming at you, PBS, the pre-big shot system. 6,000 big ones for a right answer. Whoa, must be tough. Important info, folks. A lot of people don't know that long before he was a big shot, Michael Keaton worked behind the scenes on a famous children's show. If Michael Keaton had become a regular on the children's show for which he worked, what might we have seen? Michael Keaton worked backstage on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood before he hit it big. So if Keaton's playing Batman, I guess that makes Henrietta Pussycat Catwoman.
You won't get away with this, Catwoman.
Meow meow, Batman, meow.
Okay, I need a category. For your enjoyment, Sal! You give me a right answer, I give you a quick 4,000. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. Congratulations, your investments are finally paying off. If your first dividend is the same as father's little dividend, what will you receive from the bank? A grandchild, a prosthetic limb, a circus elephant, or superhuman strength? For the curious, here's the right answer. Father's Little Dividend, the original sequel to the original Father of the Bride, is about Spencer Tracy expecting a grandchild. So you'll be getting a grandchild from the bank, except for whatever the government skims off for taxes. Category, please. Now showing on the Fritz. I'm sending over 4,000 dead presidents if you get this one. Fire up those frontal lobes. Here's the question. As we all know, Superman lives in Metropolis. If he starts hanging out in Fritz Lang's Metropolis, which menace will he be fighting? A robot disguised as a beautiful woman, aliens trying to expand their empire, a gang of rich young socialites, or communists infiltrating urban teens? Let's see what a correct answer looks like. In Metropolis, a mad scientist has his evil robot take the place of Maria, a fetching labor leader. Fighting the robot is no sweat for Superman, but the subtitles really make his head ache. Okay, pick a category.
In the deepest reaches of the Congo lies question 15.
This category is known as Embarrassing Questions. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Let's see how you handle this one. Based on the scenes in the film Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Sex But Were Afraid to Ask, which question will it not answer for you? Do aphrodisiacs work? What is sodomy? What are sex perverts? Or where is the G-spot? Bet you wish you'd picked this. Not even Woody Allen can tell you how to find that elusive G-spot. Or maybe he already knows and is keeping this information to himself. Eh, Woody? All right, hit me. Uh-oh, French cutlets prime chore.
It's time for a finger leg test run.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. Tabloid headlines for the dead. We're talking $10,000 prize on this gibberish question. Now listen up. Every second and a half, some of the cash is going to disappear, so if you want to win big, you got to be quick. Okay, now tell me this. What movie-related term does this rhyme with? Men flee heaven, queen. Run with it. Type in your... I think the NC part stands for nobody's clothed. I need a category.
The following question has been rated 17. No questions under 17 permitted.
The category? You're the real in my coffee. Hello, we're talking $6 grand, so pay attention. Strap on your helmet. We're going in. Say you're a sound editor. If you invent a substance that not only perks up your coffee, but perks up the sound in your movie as well, what would be the best name for it? I can't believe it's not Verite, NutraSweeten, Fructadeo, or Mise en Syrup. The correct answer is... when you perk up the sound in post-production, it's called sweetening. Of course, with NutraSweetening, you get 10 times the sound, but it can leave a bit of an aftertaste. Okay, pick a category.
What do we got out there? It looks like 18, sir.
I proudly present Like the Southern Hemisphere Matters, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, now listen up. Everybody should know by now that the summer solstice is the longest day of the year. If Americans annually celebrated the summer solstice by reenacting what takes place in the film The Longest Day, what would we do every year in late June? The longest day is about D-Day, so Americans would celebrate the summer solstice by storming a French beach, preferably at Normandy. Yeah, only this time, instead of dodging German bullets, you'd have to keep an eye out for just, like, regular French people being rude to you. Category, please. This one's called, On Second Thought, We Didn't Mean That. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Grease yourself up and get ready to wrestle. Say the stars of We're No Angels and I'm No Angel decide to change their images and make a film called, Hey, We're Actually Pretty Good People. Whom would the movie feature? Robert De Niro, Sean Penn and Mae West, Dustin Hoffman, Brad Pitt and Lauren Bacall, Clark Gable, Burt Reynolds and Sally Field, or Sean Connery, Al Pacino and Raquel Welch? Let's take a look at the right answer. Robert De Niro and Sean Penn starred in the 1989 version of We're No Angels, and Mae West wrote and starred in I'm No Angel. Hey, We're Actually Pretty Good People might help, but Robert De Niro's going to have to make a lot of sequels to make up for the roles he's already played. Okay, I need a category. Let's see what we got going. Saturday morning drinking songs. Better wake up, there's $6,000 at stake. Pull out your antenna and get ready to buzz. If the makers of Schoolhouse Rock changed their motto from knowledge is power to that of Faber College from Animal House, what would be their new motto? Knowledge is helpful, knowledge is power, knowledge smallage, or knowledge is good. Should have picked this. The motto of Faber College is, knowledge is good.
Conjunction junction, what's your function?
Don't know. Drink beer? All right, hit me. Ah, you think you know the attack, huh? I got news for you. Not all attacks are equal. Here's your clue. Where the action is. Hey, that's easy. It's right here. Good luck. You got it. Let's see how I brought up your score. That's the game. Man, your score is through the roof. Very impressive. Too bad there's no other players around to impress. Guess this will be our little secret, because as far as the rest of the world is concerned, you don't know Jack!
Beautiful show, everybody. Okay, let's get those commercials going. And Raul, hon, could you ask the contestants if they want to play again?
Moving on up to the high scoreboard. Well, you know what that means. Doesn't mean dookie. We all here are unreservedly unimpressed. If you'd like to play again, just let me know.
Humanity needs you.